Hi, JJ here from 22 Explosive Hits, coming at you with a video, and this one's for Rachel's hitting 1,000 subscribers plus. Way to go, Rachel! Great job. I just want to say that you're an asset to the vinyl community. I would not even have a channel if it wasn't for your encouragement to make me do so. If you remember a few months back, you did that. You also interviewed me on your channel. I just want to say that you're a real asset to the vinyl community, and I really enjoy your streams. I enjoy your interviews. You really have kind of been a conduit to bring the vinyl community together, so we can talk and get to know each other and trade our channels, our links, and it's just awesome. So I just wanted to tell you how grateful I am for you, and how excited I am for you for this milestone, because you really do deserve it. So the contest is just to pick 5 songs whose lyrics I admire or otherwise speak to you. And this is a kind of a difficult one for me to do because there's so much music, and I have a very eclectic taste, and there's so many lyrics that I respond to or that hit me. But these are probably the 5 right now that come to my brain when I do this contest. I mean, and this list could change tomorrow, as far as what's actually hitting me, because it all depends on what mood I'm in and where I'm at and where my life is and what I'm actually listening to, or what comes even on the radio. So I'm going to start off with the first one, which is the Beatles, right here, from Rubber Soul, and this one is In My Life. This song has always spoken to me ever since I was a little child. I remember hearing this song. I was really well placed in his Imagine documentary, and also my best friend, danced to it with his mom this song because she's a real big Beatles fan. And so the lyric that speaks to me is, "All these places had their moments. With lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life I've loved them all." The lyric is just so poetic, and just speaks to me about friendship and people that I knew in my life, and people that I've come in contact with, either that I'm still in contact with or have affected my life in some way at some point. It's just a really great song. I think you can even go above the whole concept of two lovers. It goes against any type of friendship or any type of relationship, relative, friend, or whatever. So that's why I picked Rubber Soul, In My Life, for number 1. Number 2, surprise, surprise, is Billy Joel's. Oops, Billy Joel's. It's from Billy Joel's The Bridge, and this song is called "Coded Silence." And the song is actually, there's a background. There's a story behind the song. Is that Billy Joel was in the studio, and Cyndi Lauper was down the hall recording something, and he heard her voice, and he used her voice as a background in this song. So her voice is amazing. It really shows how well she can sing if you listen to the background part of "Code of Silence." But the lyric that really struck me on this song is, "What you swore to yourself a long time ago. There are some things that people never needed to know. Guess there's one that you keep, that you bury so deep, no one can tear it out." Yeah, it's a really great song about deep dark secrets that we hold inside. We all have that thing that we hold inside of our heart that we don't share with other people, or maybe we just share with one person, and we keep it inside, and it's so true. And this song, I can listen to it over and over again, and it really touches me and speaks to me about those heartfelt, deep dark secrets that each of us all hold inside. The next one is from the Grateful Dead, "In the Dark." I just got this one, and this one is the Grateful Dead, and the one I picked is "Throwing Stones," which is a Bob Weir song. He does it really well. Does it, I mean, live, of course, is better than the recording, but even the music video, a little cheesy music video for this one, but I like the jackets they wear. They wear those old West long coats in the music video. But the lyric that struck me most is, "Heartless powers try to tell us what to think. If the spirit's sleeping, then the flesh is ink. History's page will be neatly carved in stone. The future's here. We are it. We are on our own. On our own. On our own. We are on our own." That really, the whole concept of the song in general is, where we're as a world, where we're at as a country, where we're at as human beings, and it's all these different powers that try to tell us what to think, and it's so even true today with the internet. And this song was done way before the internet was anything popular. So the song is at Charlie Lauder, as you said on Vinyl Archivist stream when I requested this song, that this song was actually way ahead of its time. And I really believe that because this song speaks now even more clearly, I think, than it did back in '87 when this, or '86 or '87 when this album came out. So that whole idea of heartless powers try to tell us what to think. If the spirit's sleeping, then the flesh is ink. It's those, those voices that we hear. Sometimes, it kind of relates to you, Rachel, on the live stream. People come out and they say different things. They have different opinions, and you have to kind of sort through that and take that all in. And we have different people. I'll just go with the vinyl. I mean, you have people telling us that oh, you must have this pressing, or you must have this thing, or whatever the case might be. And we have those forces that tell us what to think, and we need to actually create our own view and create who we are and what we are, and go with that. As you said in one of your things, Rachel, you said gear up your loins. So that's exactly what I believe in. Is we need to gear up our loins, believe in what we believe, love what we love, and go full heart and not care what other people think. The next one is from Actung Baby. This is a more current one that I got in my collection. I found this one on eBay. It's a re-release 180 gram edition of Actung Baby. It's kind of cool to have the vinyl. This was reissued because when this one came out, CDs were probably at its height. So I don't think there was much of a vinyl release of this one out, if at all. So this is in 180 gram. Sounds awesome. Was really well remastered. The song on this one I'm picking though off of Actung Baby is One. It's this song popped out of the album right away. The minute I heard this album, there were other tracks. I remember that The Fly was released as the first single. But when I heard One, that was the one song on this album that I played over and over and over again. I did a really crappy music video of this song in film school. It just didn't. I did it with a friend. It didn't come out very well. I still have it, but I'm embarrassed to put it out there. It's really not that good. It was on AIDS, and we filmed it at Graveyard. The Graveyard scenes were done in black and white, and they're really good. But the other stuff is just, I don't know. Anyways, so the lyric that I like is, have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come here to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Wow. Powerful, powerful poetry. Well, did I ask too much? More than a lot? You gave me nothing. Now that's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. See, we hurt each other, and then we do it again. You say love is a temple. Love the higher law. Love is a temple. Love the higher law. You ask me to enter, but then you make me crawl. And I can't keep holding on to what you've got, because all you got is hurt. Oh my God, that just speaks about relationships and about what we do in relationships and how we process those relationships with other people and the people that we're close to, or even a lover or a husband, wife, whatever the case might be. It really speaks to what goes on in your head during a relationship. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come here to raise the dead? Have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Powerful, powerful poetry that just speaks so clear. And it was amazing that off of a record that was done more, if people saw the tour, it was very electronic or whatever, but this song was just so simple, and all he needed was a guitar and just go ahead and play it. And it's probably one of my favorite U2 songs, and probably one of my favorite songs of all time. And the last one that I picked is, again, I told you I'm very eclectic, all over the board. So the last one I pick is one lyric that's always spoke to me since I was a child and I heard this. This is Beat Street. The movie is crappy. I'll be the first one to tell you that. It is not good. Wesley Snipes has a brief cameo in it when he was really little. It's just not a good film. Rayon Chong's in it, but that's not what I'm into. It's the music. It's the theme song, Beat Street. It was done by Grandmaster Melly Mel. And it's called Beat Street Breakdown. It's a 10-minute lyric, and I actually have when I play it, I have the whole rap memorized. As a child, I was the only child, bored, listened to the tape over and over and over again until I actually purposely memorized it. But I did write it out for this lyrics thing. And the rap goes, the heart of a lion and the courage of three. The mind of a man that's wiser than me. You're the soul of the brother that won't come back, who died in my arms on the railroad track. 'Cause I'm caught in a rat race, looking for my own space. There's gotta be a better place for you and me. There's pie in the sky and an eye for an eye. Some people gotta die just to be free. You search for justice, and what do you find? You find just us on the unemployment line. You find just us sweating from dawn to dusk. There's no justice. It's just, just us. Still life urban, masterpiece. When you break down those lyrics, it goes really fast in the rap if you actually listen to it. But when I actually did this exercise and did the contest, I was like, wow, that's really strong poetry. And this rap really kind of speaks to the way social justice is. It speaks to the way the oppressed are, the way people that are living in poverty, and what actually goes through their minds. That people that don't have a lot, even myself at some points in my life, didn't have much, and you have to make those decisions, and you see all this tragedy around you. You talked about a brother dying in your arms, shootings. This was in '84, and so this is actually, I think, the rap and actually speaks way ahead of its time. So let's read that lyric again. The heart of a lion and the courage of three. The mind of a man that's wiser than me. You're the soul of the brother that won't come back, who died in my arms in the railroad track. 'Cause I'm caught in the rat race, looking for my own space. There's got to be a better place for you and me. We're caught up in all this stuff that goes on and on and on, all this tragedy, and how do we sort through it? What do we do? And that lyric and that rap just always taught to me. And so that's why I picked this one, to kind of actually show my eclectic taste, and different lyrics in different ways can actually strike me. So those are my entries in the contest. I am subscribed to your channel, so I do meet that requirement. So again, that was my lyrics song rundown, and I just want to remind the vinyl community, let's bring each other up rather than bring each other down. Have a great day.